What did he look like?
Black. He was tall.
What did he say he wants?
New. He says he wants my father. Bobby, he was holding her, and then he...
Isabella, look at me. Isabella, I will find her. I will get her back.
You said the plan was to wait, that it was impossible to cross the perimeter.
Waiting was an option when we had somewhere to wait. Now we don't. We need to contact the troll farmer.
But I don't know who that is.
The troll...
What do you think?
The troll farmer uses social media to conduct highly coordinated disinformation campaigns on behalf of governments, lobbyists, corporations, crime syndicates, and on occasion, a humble fugitive. He's mastered the art of information warfare by creating events, virtual hoaxes designed to piggyback on real public anxiety. He activates hundreds of fake accounts to post thousands of tweets, creating the appearance of, say, a terrorist attack in Paris that served as cover for an art heist. He doctors screenshots from news outlets to report an Ebola outbreak in Atlanta in order to drive up the stock of a drug company developing a cure. The troll farmer is much more than a rumor monger. The events he creates appear to be real and provoke a very real response. Smoke, manufactured to draw the cameras away from the real fire.
She was blonde. My mother. That picture in your apartment, she was blonde. I look like her, don't I?
We're out of time.
Is she alive?
Hello. Raymond, Elizabeth, and you are?
Marta,
Marta.
please don't hurt me.
No, we're not going to hurt you, Marta. We are, however, going to take your cell phone and lock you in the bathroom, okay?
Okay.
I must say, your hair, the way it frames your face, it's very becoming.
Gracias.
De nada.
I reviewed every witness statement.
You have no idea what I've offered Chewie to divulge the secret of this recipe. He won't say, but I suspect it has something to do with how he beats his eggs.
I cannot stop thinking about that man from the diner.
Wonder if he uses a whisk.
His wife, the way she looked at me. No one's ever looked at me like that before. How do you do it?
Do what?
How do you deal with people looking at you that way? The fear? How do you go on knowing that people are terrified of you?
From as early as I can remember, I dreamed of someday being captain of a ship. To be out there on the ocean in the middle of the night, navigating by the stars. I always thought it would be the greatest life on Earth. The people you're talking about. The ones who think they know you. They really don't know anything about you at all. I've never told anyone that before. About a life at sea.
Why didn't you do it? You went into naval intelligence instead.
It was the Cold War. There were spies to run.
The Cabal, they blamed you for something you hadn't done.
Sailors have been navigating by the stars for thousands of years. Odysseus spent a decade at war, but his biggest battle was finding his way home.
I think you would have made a terrific captain.
I don't know. You can't do every silly thing you want to in life. You have to make your choices. You have to try to be happy with them. I think we've done pretty well. I'm not saying it's easy to ignore the way people look at you, but I hope you can find some solace in the fact that when I look at you,
light the fire. You place the flowers in the vase that you bought today. Staring at the fire for hours and hours while I listen to you play your love songs all night long. Oh, such a cozy room. The windows are illuminated by the
that's Polaris, the North Star. That's how sailors used to find their way home. When I look at you, that's what I see. I see my way home.
Our house is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard.
The bullet was so close I could hear it. I thought.
I have good news. They made contact.
You spoke to him?
No, we have a protocol. He initiated it. We'll meet him later today. In the meantime, Aram gave me a name. A gunsmith who makes Wendigo's weapons. Feds don't know how to find him. But I do.
What the? Wait, what is this?
Hands. Sit. Wendigo, the assassin.
Who the hell are you?
Tell me how to find him. How do I find Wendigo?
I have no idea.
Would you look at that? 416 Rigby Mauser. And fully loaded, no less. An African bull elephant weighs 14,000 pounds, and this can bring one down. I happened upon one of those magnificent creatures in the Zambezi Valley, and one of these came in quite handy.
You shot an elephant?
Lord, no. I shot the poacher that was about to kill the elephant.
I know a place that he stayed at before. I'm not sure if that's where he is now, but I can give you an address.
Of course you can.
Without you, I would rather be alone. And unless my arms hold
Take the stairs!
the only one. There are more. And they're coming.
Who's coming?
You can't stop them.
Who?
What are you doing?
They got into the building. Find their way into the safe. We have to destroy the list before they do.
I thought you quit.
Yeah, I did, but then you left me. So.
There's almost nothing left. Smart, what did you do?
Son, we have to go. They have agents preparing to enter.
All our plans, and what left is nothing. Kill her and be done with it. No, she's Mossad. Information we need is in her head. He will be dead within the hour. We take her with us.
We're looking for Agent Samar Navabi, taken 22 minutes ago by Zal bin Hassan. We have his photo and a list of known associates. Stop every train, search every car. This woman's one of ours. Bring her home.
There's nothing noble about what you're doing, Shaheen. Your parents would be ashamed.
Parents had no shame. They were cowards.
How can you say that? They died for speaking the truth.
You've been fooled. Turned your back on Iran, joined Mossad.
Shaheen, they killed our parents.
Our parents brought death upon themselves, and we suffered for it. They betrayed us, betrayed our country.
The Pasheen bombing. It was you.
That was the day I became the righteous warrior Zal.
According to legend, a great and wise bird raised the young warrior, Zal, in her nest atop the highest peak of Damavand. And when he came of age, she gave him a plume of her radiant feathers to burn if he was ever in desperate need, and she would come to his aid. Pity, you seem to be fresh out of feathers.
What do you want?
Well, another spin of the bottle in Melanie Reichman's basement, but I'll settle for you.
What now?
That's your decision. You can turn him in, you know what'll happen. Rendition, hunger strikes, eventually death in whatever hellhole he's thrown into. Or you can give him to me. The best I can offer is death with a purpose.
Which is?
Agent Keen's freedom.
Sister, you swore to protect me.
I swore to protect my brother. He died in Pasheen. Hassan is all yours.
Sorry, I'm late. Bring him to holding. Elizabeth Keene, here to escort you downtown, where you'll be held safely in your arraignment.
About time.
I know what you did. I know you killed Brother Wright. This isn't over.
And you.
I want you gone when I get back.
I need to come around here more often.
Gamble everything for love, gamble everything, put it in a place you keep what you need. You can gamble everything for love if you're free. You gotta gamble everything for love. Baby, are you cold? Are you cold? Baby, I can wrap you up in my love. If you want it, you can gamble everything for love. If you want it, you can gamble everything for love.
I'm free to go.
Tell me how you feeling.
Agent Ressler's orders.
Crossed into places that you never knew to get through. Tell me, are you gonna cry all night? Tell me the truth, and I'll tell you the truth. If you gamble everything for love, you're gonna be alright. Alright. Make a list of things you need, leave it empty, except for number one, right love. Gamble everything, keep it under lock and key. If you want it, you can gamble everything for love. Love me with an open heart, tell me anything. We can find a place to start to gamble everything. We can set this thing apart, cause we're gonna gamble everything for love.
She's still alive.
Tell me the truth and I'll tell you the truth. If you gamble everything for love, you're gonna be alright. Alright.
What it's worth, I believe you were friend.
Closer, Aram.
There's nobody down there.
Not at the moment.
So then, why did you ask me to meet you at an empty grave?
There are foundational elements in our lives. People that form the brick and mortar of who we are. People that are so deeply embedded, we take their existence for granted until suddenly they're not there and we collapse into rubble. I've stood over the open grave of someone I've loved too often. Once for my mother, and then the others. I needed to recall this feeling because I'd be staring at another body right now if not for you, Aram. It wasn't weakness that prevented you from watching your friend die today. It was hope. And thank heavens you were in a hopeful mood. You saved Elizabeth. I'm forever in your debt. I gather your team. It's time to take down the cabal.
No hay problema con eso. No, seguimos con lo mismo. Es importante que me mantengan informado constantemente. Ok, te llamo.
Peter, welcome back. Boy, you were out. Like carrying a bag of boulders.
What the hell have you done?
I envy anyone who can sleep soundly on a plane. Then again, I've never been injected with propofol. You have the post toasties?
Where the hell are we? What is this? I'm your hostage now?
Heavens, no. Nothing nearly so pedestrian. The fact is, you're not my prisoner at all. You're officially in the custody of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. You must know Mr. Diaz, foreign minister and national security advisor to the Venezuelan president.
Mr. Kosiopoulos, on behalf of my government, you are hereby under arrest for war crimes and crimes against humanity, violation of the Geneva Convention and international law as established by the 1998 Rome Statute.
Oh, my God.
Oh, your God can't help you now, Peter. You're traveling over the Atlantic on the Venezuelan president's Airbus on your way to The Hague.
You're insane.
I wouldn't know. But you're going to have the distinguished honor of becoming the first American official ever to be charged with even a single war crime, let alone the slew of them you will undoubtedly be accused of before the week is out.
This won't happen. The United States isn't party to the Rome Treaty. We don't recognize its authority.
But Venezuela does. And cases can be referred to the court by any country that is a signatory.
You know as well as I do, even better given your position, the International Court has been investigating the U.S. government and the CIA for any number of alleged crimes. The drone program, the rendition of foreign citizens, torture as a means of interrogation.
The chief prosecutor has made it clear. He does not need American permission to move forward.
He needs an American in the flesh. The court will not try anyone in absentia. So far, no country has had the courage to deliver one of your countrymen to the court until now. You're a trendsetter, Peter. Who knew?
I am the CIA Director of Clandestine Services. Do you have any idea what's going to happen to you? This is an act of war. My government will never let it stand.
Precisely what I'm counting on.
Laurel Hitchens' office.
Good afternoon. Raymond Reddington calling for Laurel. Peter, please do sit.
I need to hear Peter's voice to confirm that he's alive.
I am here, Laurel. I was abducted. I appear to be on a Venezuelan jet somewhere over the Atlantic.
Mr. Diaz, do you have any concept of the wrath you are bringing down on the government and people of your country?
Threats. This is how the U.S. responds to conflict, including a legitimate claim that your government's actions have violated international law.
Laurel, Raymond here. Here's where we stand. In a handful of hours, this jet will land in Rotterdam. It will be met by the Dutch Federal Police, who will escort the director to Sagravenhaga, where the global spectacle of a high-ranking American official charged with war crimes will begin. Ah, the sound of acquiescence.
What do you want?
What I've wanted since the beginning, for you to exonerate Elizabeth Keene.
No.
Fine. But after you hang up with me, your next call had better be to your president. Tell him you refuse to prevent your country from being humiliated, implicated, and probably convicted. This is quite a can of worms, Laurel. If you have any doubts about that, turn on your television.
Alleged Cabal operative Pneumonius Carricker has been taken into custody in connection with the Oria bombing.
What, this is supposed to scare me?
Quite the opposite. Now, you may be concerned that exonerating Agent Keene will make you and your government look, well, foolish. But I'm handing you the solution. Yes, you got it wrong, but thank heavens you finally found the real culprit. Of course, my offer will get considerably less generous if anything should happen to Elizabeth Keene. You'll call me back.
I feel terrible about this.
Don't. I mean, if anything, feel relieved. A week ago, I was facing 16 counts of capital murder. Besides, still got my personal piece and a CCP.
Liz, you're a convicted felon. They withdrew your concealed carry permit. I'm gonna have to confiscate any other firearms you have in your possession.
Will I at least be issued a weapon for field operations?
You're a consultant, not a sworn officer. You won't be going on field operations. What you are going to be is a phenomenal resource. Your ability as a profiler is...
I'm good. It's okay. I appreciate the pep talk, but I'm good. I really am.
That makes one of us.
I told myself I wasn't gonna cry, so I'm gonna make this quick. Apparently not quick enough.
We love you, Agent Keene.
You see, that's... I'm not an agent anymore. I put you all in an impossible situation. And for reasons I'll never quite understand, you gave me the benefit of every doubt. Even Mr. I'm just doing my job. You did so much more than that.
There's nothing harder than hunting one of our own, especially when she's innocent. Hey, in all my years with the Bureau, I'm proud of the jobs all of you did.
What have you heard from Reddington?
I feel like you're overreacting.
Given the circumstances, I don't believe that's possible. About the ladies,
Their families know they'll be well provided for. Thank you, dearie. Hello, Elizabeth. Word of caution. He's in a bad mood.
What do you know about Shell Island?
Never heard of it.
Please. The Shell Island Retreat is the pet name for an assembly of affiliated criminal organizations.
I'm sorry, wait. Are you giving me a case?
You look surprised.
I thought maybe after all we've been through the past 3 months that you might want to take a break. I mean, aren't you exhausted?
Your past 3 months have been what my life has been like for the past 25 years. I'm often exhausted. The Shell Island Retreat is a ritual that dates back to the Roaring '20s. The de facto master of ceremonies is Marcus Caligari, next in line to Espen van de Merwe to assume leadership in the Pater Dei group, the world's oldest and largest weapons dealer, the leaders of the Bratva, Yakuza, and assorted international cartels. They gather when they are presented with a problem so difficult it can only be resolved by enemies working together.
And where is this Shell Island?
There is no Shell Island. It's just a name. The actual location of the meeting is always a closely guarded secret.
I'd have thought you would have been invited.
Howard Jasnock, he's a competitor of mine. He's arranged transport for the individual who called the meeting.
And who is that?
I don't know. What I do know is if he's called a meeting and the members are gathering, he's a very big fish. Whatever is troubling him, whatever has caught the attention of these men is critical. No less than an existential threat. These meetings are infrequent, Lizzie, making this a very rare opportunity. Follow this fish, and you can net the entire school.
May I help you?
How won't change anything. I suppose I knew what I would do that afternoon in the car on the drive to the mobile ICU. That poor girl, so afraid. Always looking over her shoulder. In the dark about who she was and why it mattered. But it wasn't just about Elizabeth anymore. Her child was already paying the price for her association with you.
No, get out. Please, go away. Make him go away. This is my daughter.
Just wait out here. Let me talk to her. I saw my opportunity. I know you're afraid, sweetie. You should be. Agnes will never be safe in Raymond's world. The question is, how far are you willing to go to protect her?
I saw her die.
You saw what the doctor allowed you to see.
If he finds out, he'll kill me.
I can keep this from him, protect you. Just tell me what you need.
This is insane. It'll never work.
Maybe not, but we have to try.
Most heart monitors come with simulation devices for training purposes. All I have to do is connect her heart leads to the simulator, and I can make her vitals do whatever we want. Raise her heart rate, drop her oxygen levels, crashing her blood pressure.
What else?
If I can make Liz seem unstable enough, it would be indicated for me to put her on a ventilator in a medically induced coma. But there's a risk.
Of course, it's a risk for all of us, but it's possible, right?
What's possible? I sat over her body and watched her die.
You saw what we needed you to see. Once she was safe on the ventilator, one large dose of a beta blocker dropped her cardiac output and pulse to a level just barely detectable under the best of circumstances, let alone with a gunfight raging outside. You didn't want her body taken to the morgue. That made things easier. Elizabeth was in the body bag for less than 2 minutes. Nick was standing by with the antidote glucagon. I found a suitable body for the funeral. Need I continue?
Had it really come to that?
She loved her daughter that much. Yes, Raymond. It had come to that.